West Bengal is hitting news headlines repeatedly with some different incidents of rape in different corners of the state. So long, the districts of West Bengal were making headlines regarding rape incidents. But right now, beginning from last year, even the city of Kolkata is also making headlines with rape incidents in different elite colleges and institutions of Kolkata, like RG Kar Medical College and Hospital. A lady doctor was killed and also raped, and in the recent past, a South Calcutta Law College student had been raped. And now we are again hearing that IIM Kolkata student, one counselor of IIM Kolkata Joka, has been raped in the men's hostel. Though there are controversies regarding this incident, the father of the lady counselor has denied that his daughter has been raped. He said that she had just fainted. She had fallen from an auto rickshaw and just fainted and had not been raped. So there are certain controversies regarding that. But it is true that rape incidents are rampant in the state and making frequent headlines. There was a time when I used to be disturbed by such news, such incidents. There was a time, especially during the post-poll violence in 2021, after the 2021 assembly election of West Bengal, the kind of violence that had taken the whole state into its grip, the mayhem that began and the way the women were targeted, I was devastated and felt disturbed to an extent indescribable. But from that time onwards, as I have observed the discourse and as I have seen the things happening in the state, the discourse and the chain of events happening within the state of West Bengal, I can safely say right now, make this statement that Trinamool is not a democratic party at all. It is not a constitutional democratic party. It is a cult. Trinamool is a cult. And this cult is being imposed on the state. The people of West Bengal, the Bengalis, have been actually captured by this cult. A set of people are imposing this cult on the Bengalis, and many Bengalis have slipped into their grip. And when we talk about rape, what is rape basically? Rape is when, what do we understand? That when a man gets aroused by a woman and the woman remains unwilling, still the man gets sexually aroused and attacks that woman. That woman resists but finally falls for it and suffers. The thing happens without her consent and against her will. That is what is rape. So rape is basically a physically driven phenomenon, sexually driven phenomenon. Means if a man gets aroused by a woman and attacks her, enjoys her sexuality without her consent, that is what is rape. But if the same thing happens, if a man abuses a woman, enjoys a woman sexually to dominate her, to enslave her, to keep her mouth shut forever, then can that be said to be rape at all or not? A man is sexually torturing and oppressing a woman to keep her subjugated forever. Because a raped woman, if a woman is a self-conscious, um, self-conscious and self-asserting woman, if a person is a self-conscious and self-asserting, if a woman is an achiever, if she works outside the house, if she earns herself, if she goes to work, whatever the work may be, if she goes out to work, earns herself, and claims her personality in the world, then such a self-asserting woman can never dictate terms to anyone else if people know that that girl has been raped by somebody in her locality or in her periphery. That's a fact. A raped woman can never dictate terms to her rapists. And what if her working periphery is also amongst the rapists? Then she can never look up at herself nor at her rapists. So she remains subjugated forever. And she also remains vulnerable forever. If she gets raped once, then she has to allow people to repeat it with her. So in this way, the women are turning into slaves. So in this state of West Bengal, actually women are being enslaved by this particular approach. Women are being raped not necessarily because the men are feeling attracted to them and that's why targeting them. That's not the real reason. It seems that the real reason is something else. The real reason is in order to enslave the woman. Enslave the women so that they can never dictate terms. They can never look straight into their own eyes in the mirror. The woman knows deep in her mind that she's been abused by either one or more than one man. So this looks to be the objective. It's a cult. Trinamool Congress is a cult. And this cult is being imposed on us. It is being imposed on the state very methodically, very systematically. And that is the reason why after an incident is happening, there are people like you will see people like Manoj Bhuiya or maybe people like Kullan Banerjee or maybe people like Rajonya Haldar. Such people, various people start defending the act in different ways. Some people will defend the act in the form of condemning it. Someone will defend the act in terms of condemning it, such as Rajonya Haldar. Rajonya Haldar was condemning the act of South Calcutta Law College, but she was saying that it has happened to me also. See, she was trying to generalize it. She was trying to lighten the matter, saying that it's a common thing. It happened to me also. They have my photographs also in their own mobile phones. So condemning it in order to generalize it. Generalizing it, basically. Actually defending in terms of condemning. While Manush Bhuya is taking it again, Manush Bhuya is also diluting the matter, saying that একটা ছোট ঘটনা ঘটলো তো গেল 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 রে সব গেল. Means he is also diluting it. Kollan Banerjee says that if a friend rapes a friend, I mean, if বন্ধু যদি বান্ধবীকে ধর্ষণ করে, means if a friend, a boy, rapes a friend, a girl, then how can we protect? That means friendship is being redefined. A cult is being imposed. Just note, friendship is being redefined. A friend can rape a friend. If a friend rapes a friend, how can we provide protection, security? Yes, Mr. Banerjee, security can be provided. If we don't define friendship in this way, then only security can be provided. We have grown up in this state. We know, we still live in this state. We know what is called friendship. A friend doesn't rape a friend. If a friend rapes a friend, that is not how we define friend. That means he was never a friend. These two persons, these two boy and girl, were never friends among themselves. So Trinamool is a cult. They are trying to redefine everything, every relationship. And then Madhur Mitra says, the girl shouldn't have gone there. She should have taken some of her other friends. I mean, some other saheliyon ko, matlab some other friends who were girls. She should have taken them along with herself and then gone to the men. So here also, he is also trying to redefine. Means why shouldn't why shouldn't she be able to think that the people who are calling her in the union room, the three boys, they are also her friends, her classmates. So why is it that she has to go to them, to meet them, taking 2-3 more girls along with her? Why can't she have faith on? That means, again, Madan Mitra is redefining terms between men and women. Women should never meet men alone. So they're trying to redefine the terms, different relationships. This is a cult. A cult is being imposed on us. They are trying to make us think in a different way. Who's a friend? A friend can rape a friend. But we know that if a friend rapes a friend, then that is not a friend at all. These two persons were never friends in that case. But this Trinamool, as I'm saying, it's a cult. Their objective is not to do anything else but to actually change our culture from within, impose a cult on us. Whatever we have known, whatever we have learned, they try to deny it, and they try to fit us into a different program, different model. It's a cult. Rape is a part of it. Rape here is a weapon. It is not just a sexual attraction of a man and like capitalizing that, I mean, indulging into that attraction even against the will of the girl. It's not that kind of incidents. These incidents are not that kind of incidents at all. These are attempts to enslave women. Trinamool Congress is doing that. They are enslaving women. In lieu of that, they are giving Lokhir Bhandar Bhata. Lakshmir Bhandar, by Lokkir Bhandar, they are giving the doles in lieu of that. In enslaving in terms of raping and then trying to compensate with Lokkir Bhandar. So each and every woman, those who are taking Lokkir Bhandar, they are making themselves vulnerable. And the point is, there are many women in this state who actually don't want to take Lokkir Bhandar. But if they don't take it, then also they will be earmarked, singled out. And that's why they take it. They take it. And when they take it, then also they are vulnerable. So it's a two-pronged attack on the women of Bengal. From Trinamool Congress, which is not a party, not at all a constitutional democratic party. It is a cult being imposed on us. I have understood this, and that's why I am calm and quiet about all rape incidents. In our state, the rape is a different phenomenon. It is weaponization of rape to enslave women. It is not only, these are not sexual offenses. These are attempts to enslave women. That's what my observation suggests. Thank you very much.